family had insurance. I could have got the best help available.
Suck it!
Says to say my name, Clint. I know this. The hell is this crap? Give me the damn thing. It's your home for all the 70s and 80s artists we grew up with. You're listening to the Shakeman Show. Now get this crap out of my face.
Thank you, Mr. Eastwood.
Shut up.
So you actually know what you tuned into, right? You know, Shakeman Show. You want to listen to what? 70s and 80s music and hear news and a whole bunch of crazy talk about stuff. Yeah, you can listen to the Shakeman Show.
Hi, Kermit the Frog on the Shakeman Show. Keep on rocking. Horns up, bitches.
It's the Shakeman Show.
Alrighty then. Great classic album tonight.
Alrighty then.
Hey, Jim, how are you?
Okay,
The Reverend in the house. Anyway, it's great to be back. Yeah, classic album, Cinderella. Nice songs. Now, I can say I'm the only one that's sitting in this room at the moment that's seen these guys in the club scene before they became rock stars.
Right.
I've never seen Cinderella.
Period.
I've
Right?
only seen
I
Tom
have.
Keeper,
Ugh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I've seen
Tom
Cinderella.
Keeper.
not the movie.
Oh. Which one?
The band.
No, I mean which movie?
The band I'm talking about, not the movies, the cartoons, or anything
Get it
else.
right over there, buddy.
Well, there's a couple different movies.
I know, not the movies.
Oh.
We're talking about Cinderella, the band, dude.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. That band that formed back in 1982
Okay.
in a suburb of Philly, Clifton Heights. No?
That's in Delco.
Yeah, you are correct.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep. And
we have clients down there.
that band was started by Mr. Kiefer and Eric Brittenham, who I got the experience to meet both, and both were douchebags.
Both. Wow.
They were douchebags to me. Even though I got to, I kind of like, shrugged that chip off my shoulder and interviewed Mr. Kiefer twice on the Shakeman Show back in the old AQ days.
Yep.
But it was a good interview.
It was a great interview. I kind of forgave him. He was really arrogant.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
He was really arrogant and really, gave me the cold shoulder when I said what's up to him. I looked at me like, who are you? Like, kind of that kind of thing.
Dang.
And Eric Brittenham, I told a story a long time ago. Me and him went, we bumped into each other at the Empire, and he called me an effing asshole. After I said, I'm sorry, excuse me. After I said that,
Wow, what a douche.
called me an effing asshole. And
So are we going to interview him sometime soon then?
I would like to bring that up to him. He probably would never remember.
Probably not.
Coolest guy in that band was Jeff LeBar. He would hang out at the Empire, just hang out and watch the other bands and sit with everybody. Now this is like beforehand, before they got the record deal. I used to see a lot of the guys in the band walking around.
Yeah.
And I remember the night I heard about the drummer that they had Tony Destro on the drums, who was a phenomenal drummer. And that I saw their show the weekend before this, but I heard the news a couple days later. Like I was supposed to go see the show Cinderella, but it was a over 21 night. So I used to go to the underage nights because I was 17.
Oh, there you go.
I was 16 and 17 when I was watching Cinderella in the clubs. So I was going to the underage nights at the Empire.
You rebel.
Yeah. So I couldn't go to that show, but that was the night Tony Destro died on the Roosevelt Boulevard. He left the gig and died that night in a car crash. And he was a phenomenal drummer.
Damn.
Really great drummer. I was really devastated because I was like, this guy was so good.
Lot of potential, huh?
Yeah. And so I remember seeing these guys, and I remember, kind of the same story I had with Heaven's Edge. Like I started going to see these guys, and all of a sudden, it was getting a little harder to get in the door.
Huh.
So, same thing I had to do with Heaven's Edge. When I went to go see Heaven's Edge, and they were getting really popular, I said, I got to leave like an I got to be there like an hour before the show so I can know I'm going to get in. Empire Rock Club was not that big.
No.
It held a couple hundred people, but it was not that big. So I remember I would have to stand out there for like an hour in a line. There's sometimes a line going out almost on the first lane of the boulevard. That's how, and that's how Cinderella got in 84, 85, like the beginning 80. And I seen
Rapping around the block and all that.
and all these guys are getting signed. And I told you a story about my buddy who was hanging out. Two friends of mine, actually. It was a dude and a chick. They were good friends, and they were hanging out one night watching Cinderella, and they were telling me all about it. And it was one of the shows I couldn't make. And, it's when my buddy kept saying that's when he bumped into the dude with his hat on backwards and was like, hey, how you doing, dude? I was talking. Here was John Bon Jovi the whole time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And this is before John was really big. He had a record deal and all that, but he didn't really have the hot album yet that came out the following year in '86. But yeah, it's before. But he saw Cinderella and he told his record company about these guys. He said, you got to check these guys out. So before you know it, bang, Cinderella signed to Mercury Records.
Nice.
And Bon Jovi said, hey, I want to remember you guys. So when Slippery When Wet came out, it was, kicking ass all over the place.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, I think I'll take the local Philly boys with me. You're with her. Yeah. So Cinderella went on tour with Bon Jovi.
Wow.
And that's how they got so popular. And they sold over, that's why the album went double platinum in within a year or so. So, yeah. But Night Songs, that's still something that if G-Man was here,
Yep.
like he should have been,
Yep.
maybe he would have asked that question.
Yep.
Can you only play that song? Can you only play these songs at night? It's night
That's
songs.
a valid question.
Well, as you heard in the interview, if you weren't too bored out from it.
Technically, it's always nighttime somewhere.
That's true. That's true. But if you heard the interview, he got through it without falling asleep. But he said about the if you check out the album cover, which is right there on our page. You can go right there on our page right now on Facebook. You'll see the album cover.
Fine.
Yeah, let's take a look at it, guys. All right, so there's the album cover. Now, that was actually, I believe, taken down off of Rittenhouse Square or something like that. Something I think he said. But does the picture look cool?
A little bit of fog in there and all that.
Yeah. Now, this is the thing. Tom Kiefer, like Mark Weiss, who took the picture, who's phenomenal. I can't believe this guy actually took pictures of Old School one time. Never got to see the freaking pictures, but I said, Mark Weiss is taking pictures of us, Paul.
Nice.
This dude took pictures of all the top rock stars back in the day. But take a look at that album cover. Guys, if you're listening at home, go on our Facebook page. It's right there in the front there. So you take a look at that because they, Mark Weiss said, I want you guys to meet me at around like 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And Tom was like, well, dude, the album's called Night Songs. He goes, don't worry about it. He goes, I take daytime pictures that look like they're night. And Tom Kiefer's like, I don't understand. What the hell does that mean? So if you look at that album cover, doesn't that look like they're sitting like in
an alleyway?
Yeah, like in an alleyway at night, right?
Yeah.
With the lights on in the background and the smoke. That's actually at like 1, 2 in the afternoon.
Wow.
That picture was taken.
Well, it's 1 or 2 in the morning somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark Weiss was a genius, as Tom said, even though he didn't remember his name. Yeah, so that if you take a look at that album cover, pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. So yeah, some interesting bits about
interesting
band. And then
hey, they're right up there.
Yeah, their second album, they were out in the snow.
The other group of girls.
And the other one.
Long Cold Winter, they're out in the snow with a horse.
Wilbur.
Yeah. Yeah, the horse was singing Cinderella songs.
He was saying nay.
Yeah, nay. Yeah.
Beer? Nay.
So Night Songs released in 1986. Great album from beginning to finish. It's one of them albums you can put on from the beginning and not, rewind or skip a tune. Every song on the album is kick ass.
You got to worry about wearing out your tape.
Yeah, I definitely wore that tape out. But
I
yeah,
had a few different albums from different bands that I did that.
yeah. I mean, just some albums that are out. That's why we have our classic album, because when I put out classic album, that's an album you can listen to from beginning to finish without. I mean, you know, some bands put out albums and you're like,
It's okay.
ooh, that song's good. So when you listen to it again, you go, I'm not crazy about track 2.
Yeah,
Right to track 3. I'm not crazy about track 4.
that's the only thing with
Track
tape.
5.
With cassette tapes, you couldn't do that though.
True, that's right. You had to forward
Fast
it.
forward.
You had to forward it.
God damn it! I got to rewind.
Yeah,
Over.
and that would just beat your tape up even more.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what sucked about cassette tapes, which I have millions of.
And if your rewind didn't work, you had to take it out of the player and get a pencil out and rewind it that way.
Yeah, yeah, the good old day. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's always an honor to do, to do a band that I actually seen in the club scene before they made it to the big time. It's actually really cool to be able to follow a band like that.
I know these guys.
Yeah, I've seen these guys, man.
I talked to these guys before they are. Who
And everybody's like, "Yeah, sure you did."
Yep.
Yo, yeah, I remember I was at it was funny. I went to see them. I actually at the Bon Jovi, Cinderella Bon Jovi show,
Nice.
and there was 2 dudes that were in the back of me, and they were like from Chicago or something. And they're like, "Oh yeah, man."
The band or the state?
No, from the state. From the state. They were
Peter
like,
Cetera's right behind them. You know.
yeah, they're talking. Oh yeah,
City. I'm sorry.
the one dude.
Chicago's not freaking state.
Might as well be.
The one dude had a Blackhawks jersey on, so I knew,
there
So
you
I said,
go.
"Are you guys from Chicago?" He's like, "Yeah." We
How'd
came
you
up.
know?
So I started telling him, I was like, "Yeah." I said the opening band, Cinderella. He goes, "Who are they?" And I was like, "Oh," I said, "They're new." I said, "They're really cool, dude. Check them out." And I said, I met all these guys. I used to hang with them in the club, and they're like, "Oh yeah, really?" I'm just like, I could tell the way they were like answering me, like, "Yeah, okay, sure you did." Yeah, and I was hanging out with Madonna last night. Yeah, sure, dude.
Wait, you were?
No, that's what they would probably say to me, like, being smart. But no, so I said, yeah. They were just kind of like, yeah, okay, sure you did, yeah. But I'm like, yeah, I'm serious, dude. I was in the club scene with these guys,
Sure
not
you
the
were.
drummer so much,
Sure you were.
but yeah, see, exactly. But yeah, Cinderella came on, teared it up, and same thing happened to me when I went to see Dio in 1990 with Heaven's Edge.
Okay.
Heaven's Edge opened up, and then it was Yngwie coming on after that. And I was talking to
Wait, Yngwie or Oive?
Yngwie.
Oi.
Oive.
Yngwie, who had great songs and great singers in his band, and he would have like maybe a 25, 30-minute set, and he would play maybe 3, like the singer would sing maybe 3, 4 songs, and the rest of it was all guitar soloing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would hate to be a singer in that band.
Yeah, exactly.
Boring. But yeah, I remember us talking to these people. I'm like, yeah, these boys are, oh my God, dude, I followed these guys. They came out a couple years ago. I seen their very first show.
Stalker.
Yeah. And I was telling him all about them. He goes, oh, I never heard of them, man. I was like, yeah, man. He goes, how did it get to open up for Dio? I'm like, well, Dio came into town and said he liked to bring in some local talent, and Heaven's Edge was the biggest thing at the time. He's like, oh, really? Oh, cool, man. Like, not interested.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't really care. Opening band. I don't really fucking care about opening bands, man. But it was really cool. It was cool to watch Cinderella go through the motions and make it again. And then a few years later, I got to see it again with Brittany Fox. Or not a few years later, like a year or two later, freaking Brittany Fox came out on the scene. Same thing with them. And then a few years after that, or a year after that, freaking Heaven's Edge. So I got to see 3 bands come out from the club scene to major stardom. Unfortunately, if Heaven's Edge came out the same time Cinderella did, they would have been mixed in with that same.
Oh yeah.
They would have been. They came out a little late.
Tail end of it.
Yeah. So, yeah, and Heaven's Edge to me today, still no offense to Cinderella, Brittany Fox fans, Heaven's Edge still is my favorite band to come out of Philly. So.
Yep.
That's my opinion, but yeah. So Cinderella Night songs.
Boys to Men were pretty good.
Check it out. Check it out. And in honor of our Philly bands tonight, in our second music break tonight, we're going to be playing Philly Block. So stick around for that. That is coming up. But if you have a request for our second music block tonight, you may call us at 215-600-3251. None of this Facebook message bullshit.
So I'm gonna step outside.
Hi,
and
Natasha.
Call you.
We were talking about you earlier.
I know
yeah.
my ears were burning.
Yeah, thanks for
Your ears are burning. It's probably when the word vodka came out of G-Man's
Exactly.
mouth.
Why do you say it was me? I didn't say it.
You said vodka.
I did not.
You did.
Did not.
You
I
did.
said no such thing.
Don't you back talk me, young man.
Vodka.
Yeah, exactly.
Not vodka. Vodka.
Not locking.
No.
I never liked him.
No. No.
So, but here she is, out of the blue. Natasha, how are you?
And
Dude,
welcome.
I'm very good. How are you?
Good. Good to see you. G-Man, ain't it better now? Ain't it better than when she was on the staff?
Yeah.
Because we used to be
She's actually here more often.
we would argue. I know.
Shut up.
I know exactly. She's actually here more now that she's not on the staff than when she was. Yeah.
My
What the
question
hell were you
was,
thinking?
You got a question?
Should I go outside to request? I have to call in and request a song.
Yes.
Can I request from Philly Block, or have you already got that?
The
set
Philly
up?
block's up, but what? Do you have
Alright,
something for the
fine.
Philly block?
No, never mind.
A certain song?
You might already have it.
What band?
Philly band.
Philly band? They have a record contract? Somewhat.
Not as high as the others, but yes, they have one.
Who's high?
Not yet.
Willy Wonka.
Yeah, he was really high. Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you have to do that. Yeah, you have to call in like everybody else. It's the rules.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't let people go, get away with it without, you got to call. You got to call 215-600-3251. What is it again, G-Man? It's 215-600.
3251.
That's what I thought it was. Yes.
That
so
was correct.
that's the number you need to call. All right. So that's coming up for later. Anyway,
What is-
0
we're 7:00 hour. How are you? It's good to be just gliding through here.
Gliding? What are you gliding,
Gliding.
We're gliding through the show.
on? Like a slip and slide?
Slip and slide.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah,
It's
slip and
cherry jello.
You like that, don't you?
Oh my.
I do like slippery and sliding.
Yeah.
Who is your daddy and
You
what does
slide
he
right
do?
into the back door of the kitchen.
Hey, did you say back door?
I said kitchen.
He said back door.
I did say back door. Just slide into the back door of the kitchen.
You mean you did not have sexual relations with him? You might get an infection.
Wow.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know what? We're in the 7:00 hour, and we don't really do the 70s at 7 anymore. We just flow. But since we are in the 7:00 hour, and this is all, we got some really,
28 minutes till mouse.
we got that's true. That's right. With WTF.
Yes.
What?
Florida.
Exactly.
That was
Let me think about it.
good.
Yeah, that's coming
You
up.
guys practice that?
No,
Yeah.
we never practice.
That was good.
We don't ever practice. It's just something me and him have been doing for years, right?
We've been doing it a lot.
We do a lot of things
We do a lot of things together.
on the radio, that is.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
going to say you might want to clear that up.
Like, I remember when Jen would say certain things, we would both be like, oh.
Yeah.
Right on key. Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on key, right, G-Man?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got some big news, man, and this is like kind of freaking me out.
Yep.
And it's weird because this actually happened to these two guys back in the 80s,
That's okay.
but it was for different reasons.
Oh.
Reasons were different back then.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So don't give me that crap.
No crap.
No crap. Where the hell was I?
I have only one more question.
80s, a band. You
Yeah.
didn't really give us a lot of nouns.
Yeah, that's true.
So I
Yeah.
have no idea.
A lot of incomplete sentences,
Yes.
sir. Can you please rewrite the paper?
I wasn't quite sure where else it's going.
Okay.
Hey.
I'll get it together.
That's some breath control there on that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You think? Yeah.
That was like totes cray cray.
Yeah. Hold on for a second. Get this over. All right.
Sorry.
I'm better. Better now. Anyway, yeah, I got some really interesting news. G-Man, I need some dramatic lead in.
Hold on.
Give me some dramatic lead in.
Hold on.
You know you should always have it ready for him.
Oh, I have it. I don't need him anymore. I got it right
Hold
here.
on. Let me see. Suspense.
Don't worry about
Replace
it.
so quickly in life.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Hold on. Suspense. Doorbell.
Forget it. I already got it, dude. Forget it.
Dramatic suspense.
Journey have fired.
Sorry.
Little late there. Little late there, buddy.
But interesting.
Yeah.
Is that better?
That's a little too intense. There you go. Journey has fired bassist Ross Valerie and drummer Steve Smith. Now, as you recall,
That was good.
they were fired back in the 80s by Mr. Steve Perry
So
right
they never
before the
left?
Raised on Radio album came out. Exactly. That was due to, as Mr. Perry said back then, that was due to musical differences. He said he didn't feel that them two were keeping up the rhythm in the band, so that they needed to go. So on the bass, it brought in Dog, Randy Jackson. You remember Randy?
Yeah.
Randy Jackson, yo dog.
Yo, dog.
He came in and some drummer looked like a painter.
Oh, Mario?
Yeah, he wore like a painting outfit.
Hey,
On
it's me, Mario.
Hey, Luigi. But yeah. So that was back in. So they were for musical differences they were fired. But today
Oy.
they were just fired by the band for an ill-conceived corporate tiff.
Tit?
In an
Tiff?
effort, tiff. Can you believe that Mr. Valerie and Mr. Smith?
Wait, Mr. Smith, from Men
No,
in
not
Black?
David Lee Roth.
No.
Oh, that's not.
Not David Lee Roth, yeah. No,
Should've
Mr.
been
Steve
headed
Smith. Let's get this right. Mr. Steve Smith.
Oh.
No,
So
not from that
Family
either.
Guy.
American Dad.
And not from American Dad either, no. Steve Smith, drummer. Let me get more specific here. Drummer of
Pacific?
ex-drummer, I should say now, of Journey.
Yes, he's not really.
So-
He's still a
now.
drummer.
So Ross and Steve were
Ross
fired.
Ross from Friends?
No.
It's gonna be a long story.
It's going to be, yeah. Actually, they were trying to take control of the band name. Does this sound familiar? To you guys?
Like how many
From another band?
A
Does it
lot
sound a
of
little
bands.
familiar to you?
Yes, a
Huh?
little bit.
Wait a minute. Bobby Monster. Yeah, so remember Bobby from Rat? Trying to steal the Rat name? Right?
Okay, we already done with the.
So
the
why are
dramatic
these
music.
guys trying to steal the Journey name when it really technically belongs to Neil Schon?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
According to court documents filed in a superior court of
What?
What?
quote, sorry, Contra Costa County. Ooh, that's a lot to say. Contra
Is that see you next
Costa
Tuesday?
County. Say that
Yes,
real
I will
fast.
see you next Tuesday.
Say that real fast.
No, you can even say it slow.
I know.
Do you
Superior
understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Superior Court of Contra Costa County, California. Jesus.
That's a hard case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By a
You're not
lawyer.
kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
By a lawyer representing band principals Neil Schon and Jonathan Kane, Valerie and Smith attempted to gain control of Nightmare Productions, a band business entity that believed that held the rights to the group's name. Yeah, not cool, guys. The lawsuit filed yesterday by Miller Bondress, LLP.
Whoa.
Hey,
Claims
Bondress.
Bondress.
Sounded like a mistress.
Yeah. Claims in 1998 that Sean and Kane and former singer Steve Perry entered into a written agreement providing Sean and Kane the sole exclusive right to control the Journey mark, including the Journey name.
We've bought the soul.
They are therefore authorized to perform together as Journey with or without
With or without
anyone else.
you.
Defendants Smith and Valerie, them Smiths are always trouble, were members of Journey
Ooh, did you hear that, Jen?
at various times during the band's history. The statement
The
continues.
Smiths are always trouble.
Collectively,
Oh, the Smiths are
they only have a few song credits on Journey albums. Nevertheless,
Oh, yeah.
they were compensated generously for many years.
What? I'm sorry.
Recently, however, defendants attempted to launch an ill-conceived
However,
corporate to assume control of Nightmare Productions that are incorrectly believe that Nightmare Productions controls the Journey name and mark.
Now, wait, what was the company that, remember Monsters, Inc.? What was the name of it? Oh, it was Monsters, Inc. But
It was Monsters,
yeah,
Inc.,
that was,
yeah.
had something to do with, I know it had to do with nightmares. I thought it was something with nightmares.
Yeah.
You know. Never mind. I thought it was something.
The
that-
document notes that Valerie and Smith
I don't think
hoped
should've
by taking over Nightmare Productions, they can hold the
Nightmare on
Journey
Elm Street.
name hostage to set themselves up with a guaranteed income stream that
Wow.
they thought they deserved. Wow, what a fucking what a backstabbing move to Neil.
Man.
Trying to get some more money out of them. So that way they would have control of the Journey and they would have been like, hey, Neil.
We got the money.
We get the money. Show me the money! We got the money, so guess what? We're going to make
What?
more than you.
But
But Neil said, nah, 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 nah. We signed that back in 98. Dumbass fucks.
yeah.
You're out. Goodbye. You're out of here.
out of here.
Home run. So Ross, Valerie, Steve Smith out of Journey once again. And I think this time for good. So me, I would personally hope a bass player is going to be hard to replace Ross Valerie. Really good bass player, fit in Journey really well. But now I'm hoping the return of my boy that came in with the new singers that came in at the new Journey lineup, which is Dean Castronova.
Oh.
Was great with Journey, so I'm hoping to see the comeback of him. On bass, that's going to be tough. Really going to be tough. So, yeah, so there you go. Bands that have been together 40, 50 years. There we go. Backstabbing each other in, 40, 50 years later.
Son of a bitch!
So, Ross and Steve, I guess they're going to be joining the next local cover band, maybe. Make a little cash. Genesis!
Yes.
Who can it be? Oh, that's the wrong band.
Wow. Who can it be now? Really? Wow.
I
Did it
meant-
work, really?
I meant to sing, turn it on, turn it on, turn it on again. Jen, no, I didn't mean it. Don't turn on your device. Carrying on.
Hey,
Genesis reuniting
knock it off.
for the first tour in 13 years.
Oh, my.
Yep. The last domino. Trek will feature trio lineup of Phil Collins, Tony Banks, and Mike Rutherford.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. REO Speedwagon has been blown away by
lucky them.
Take It on the Run, not in the buns like Don Juan said. Take It on the Run by teenager Samantha Howell.
Stop it, Dodo!
She actually sang one of their songs and they were very blown away by it.
Yay. Blown. Oh, wait.
So you're talking about Samantha Fox?
No. Yeah, remember her? I remember Samantha Fox.
Yeah.
There was two Samantha Foxes, wasn't there? Wasn't there like a pop singer Samantha Fox and then the porn star, right? Or were they the same person?
The same person.
They were the same person?
Well, look
Yes.
at Blondie.
Wow.
Debbie Harry.
Yeah, what about her?
She was a Playboy chick.
Yeah.
Playboy doesn't count.
No? No. You sure?
Yes.
Positive?
Ah, gross, you sick bastard!
It's not the same as porn.
All right, this is what they were blown away by.
Oh, come on. Take it.
Oh. Oh my God, I don't think she sounds that good. Do you?
I mean, now you piss me off!
Oh.
Eh.
How were they blown away by this?
Sucks.
How is she good?
You suck! Ah, gross, you sick bastard! What the hell? Ah, damn it, not again!
Wow.
You dirty tree-hugging hippie! Your mom's a bitch.
How is she good?
He was good at blowing him.
See what happens when you piss me off?
That was terrible.
Thank you.
That was bad. I don't know how they thought that was good.
Sorry.
Well, you know, our Spree Wagon guys are old.
You're gonna be a trash can when I'm done with you.
They're kind of old now, so they don't really, yeah.
Hey, you want a piece of me?
Oh, please, come on.
Oh, God. How is this good? Answer. Seriously, listen to it for a second. Listen.
Yeah. Ow! Ow!
She sounds like any other pop, maybe country chick,
Yeah.
like Kelly Clarkson or.
Yep.
And she sounds like but she doesn't even sound that good. I'm sorry. I don't like to judge
gross,
other
you
people.
sick bastard!
I'm not the greatest singer in the world either, but that was bad.
Yeah, that's
Wow. That was I didn't like it.
true.
So they were blown away by that.
Not sure why.
They might be deaf.
I'm still that's what I'm thinking.
What?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm really thinking.
Might be a bit of hard of hearing.
Yeah.
Hey! Hello?
Yeah.
Might be a bit of hard of hearing.
Yeah.
Huh?
I think you're smart, I assume, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a Rock Legends cruise that was happening, and
You know, a bunch of rocks on a cruise is not going to be good.
yeah,
You think
The
the
boat
boat's
was
especially
gonna
rock
sink.
stars
Yes.
too. Yeah, but
No, that means the boat will float because their heads are so big.
right. So recently, it was Roger Daltrey's birthday,
Good for him.
and Sebastian Bach was there, and yeah, they had Taco Bell, and he smashed a cake in the face of Sebastian Bach.
Good.
Good for him.
Yeah, it was joking around. I wish he would have done it seriously. Yeah. Hey, Robert Plant is going to go on a U.S. tour with his new band, Saving Grace.
As long as they don't stop anywhere, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Anthrax singer. You ready for this?
Nope.
Now, Anthrax singer Joey Belladonna. Now, Anthrax, we all know, is a thrash band.
Yeah.
A really cool thrash band. A
Yeah.
band that you could understand because Joey Belladonna's a great singer. And he has a great voice. And I always said his voice was always too good for thrash metal. I guess he believes that too because
Figured it out.
he has just formed his own Journey cover band.
Oh, jeez.
And they're going to debut this weekend in Virginia. Yeah. I am so curious to hear that. I want to hear
Say
it.
that again.
What?
Say that again.
Anthrax singer to form Journey cover band in Virginia. They're going to start it out in Virginia.
Wow.
Yeah. Vinny Appice, who was the drummer for Dio for many, many years, said recently that my mom made lasagna for John Lennon.
Alrighty. Did he know about it?
Huh?
Did John Lennon know about it?
I don't know, I guess.
I made this for John Lennon. Do you know him? Oh, I thought you could give it to him.
Yeah. He said one of his favorite backstage moments was when he said they had a food table in the back, and when he first met John Lennon, and he was eating his mother's lasagna. So when he met John Lennon, he was eating his mother's lasagna. So I guess it's true, dude.
Wow.
Yeah. How about that?
She never made me lasagna.
I know.
Wow.
Lasagna. I just had some lasagna, actually. Did you find something on that? Is that him? No. I said I wanted to hear it. Maybe I don't. Where'd you find that at?
YouTube.
Is it a YouTuber?
No, it's a blabbermouth.
Oh,
It's on Blabbermouth. Do I have to look for that to find it?
probably.
Because we can't play it through. Jen's not hooked up
I'm
anymore.
not connected to anything.
She's not connected anymore. She's been disconnected since we have a new station.
Yeah. So
Sits there.
basically, you really don't need me.
She just sits there.
Looking purdy.
And stares.
Stairs.
Yeah.
Do I have to search for this? I think. Yeah.
What was
I basically searched for Joey Belladonna launches Journey, and it took me to Blabbermouth.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I wonder if I could find it on
It's called
Tuber.
Journey Beyond.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
And he was just singing Separate Ways there?
Uh-huh.
It didn't sound good from where I was sitting.
No, it did not.
Yeah.
Kind of creepy.
So on a day that we find out that Ross Valerie and
I got it.
and Steve Smith
got it?
has been fired, we just find out that Joey Belladonna is doing a Journey tribute
Here
band
we
from
go.
a thrash band.
Maybe they'll join him.
Maybe.
Here we go.
All right, let's check it out.
Hold on.
Nothing plays on your. Why do you even try? Nothing plays on your fucking side of the room. And you hold up the audience.
Is there a mute button on?
It actually took me to a different page.
Oh God! Here, I got it. Never mind. Worthless. Oh
You can
man!
fast forward a little bit.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
Stop whining.
I'm feeling really good about myself at this moment. I love Joey Belladonna. What's going on?
Now, keep in mind, it's probably from a cell phone. And it's not great acoustic there.
I understand. Videos don't always do justice, but wow.
It still doesn't sound good.
Wow. Wow.
He's fat and he's stupid.
So we need to get him on the phone so you can teach him how to sing that.
I'm really shocked. He's a great freaking singer. He's a great singer. Why?
Who's buzzing?
Why
Who's buzzing?
is
That's
that?
gotta
Don't worry
be-
about it. Don't pay attention to that stuff. Why is that?
Oh.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's carry on. That's enough of that.
Yeah.
I'm really shocked. I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So where was I?
I don't know.
Leaving off of that very bad note.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
A
that's-
sour note.
Yeah. PPV.
What?
What the hell is PPV?
Pay-per-view.
Ah, thank you. At the Allman Brothers alumni concert will be broadcast on there.
Ooh.
Now it's coming that side. Yeah.
Excellent.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. What the hell happened on this day, man?
I don't know.
See what happened on this day in the 70s. Let's see.
Oh, you can make it quick.
In Tampa, Florida.
Uh-oh.
Which that's not too far away.
Yeah, yeah.
Janis Joplin is fined $200 for using obscene language.
Oh, it was just singing, probably.
Yeah. 71 on this day, the Rolling Stones kicked off a 9-date UK tour. Who cares?
Okay.
Feargol Lawler, drummer of the
hey.
Cranberries,
Oh.
was born on this day. Happy birthday. Wherever the hell you
Happy
are.
birthday.
Love Machine.
The Love Machine.
It went to number 1 by The Miracles on this day, 1976.
Prepare to be astonished.
A love machine. I'm a love machine.
And it won't work for nobody but you.
77 was
Hey,
the...
that was a good song, man.
The CB released the Clash's self-titled first album in the UK.
What was it called?
Self-titled.
Oh, that's a good name.
77, the Stones again played the first of 2 nights at the El Macambo, small club in Toronto, Canada. Also on this day, which is March 4th, by the way, in 1978, Andy Gibb started a 2-week run at #1 for Love is Thicker Than Water. Giving the Bee Gees' younger brother his second hit single, actually. The Internal Revenue Service carried out a dawn raid at the home of Jerry Lee Lewis and removed cars worth
Pretty lady.
over $100,000.
Wow. Dean Martin know anything about it?
I don't know.
And he just recorded his new album
Who, Jerry Lee Lewis?
at 84.
At 84? How old's his wife now?
17.
What, 12?
She was when he married her, right?
Wow. That was his cousin.
Yeah.
Randy
all
Jackson
relevant.
of the Jackson 5 was seriously injured in a car crash, breaking both legs.
Ooh.
And almost died in the emergency room when a nurse injects him. What?
Oh.
I don't know if I want to hear this, the rest of this. When a nurse injects him with methadone.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's
Methadone is different from morphine.
Yeah.
morphine does absolutely nothing for me. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Oh.
Only had it once. So obviously.
This is gin.
No,
Rummy?
it's morphine.
Yeah, it's morphine, man.
Dude.
Burritos are delicious.
Nice.
Sure.
Oh, man. So, yeah. So, it's a couple things that happened in the 70s on this day. And we'll talk a little bit about the what happened in the 80s in the 8 o'clock hour.
Already.
Yeah.
got,
But we are 4 minutes away from What the F?
What the Florida?
Yeah.
WTF? What the Florida?
Yeah, but it's coming up.
Yes.
Before you know it, right around the
the corner.
Yeah. Not that quick, Jimmy. Yeah, not
quite that fast.
Not that fast. All right. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's coming up in a few minutes. What else was I going to say? I don't remember.
Pay attention to you.
I know you don't.
What?
I know you don't.
What?
Yeah. I talk and you're right.
Get her done.
All right. So I forgot the hell I was going to say. See, you throw me off guard every time.
Caught you off guard. I didn't throw you off.
Beautiful.
So I have a problem with this whole coronavirus thing.
Yes.
Oh, the coronavirus thing.
Okay, just not about
It has
the
nothing to
virus
do with the beer,
itself.
right?
No.
Okay. All right.
So you go into the store nowadays, and a lot of the cleaning supplies are gone. They're cleaned out because everybody's stocking up because they want to, Lysol and all that stuff. So here's my kicker.
Right.
You never washed your house before this point?
Yeah, right.
You disgusting slob.
I resemble that remark.
Did you see the video going around Facebook and social media? The guy at the cleaning section of a store,
No.
and he's looking at the ingredients of a Lysol can.
And it said coronavirus.
Yeah, and it said kills 99%, germs, and it's got all these influenza on there, and it's got the coronavirus.
Well,
And he's saying, "Oh, look at this! It's on the can." Duh.
It's been available
Coronavirus. If you did your research or even freaking know anything about what's going on in the world, you would know that coronavirus has been around for fucking years. This ain't new. It's not a new.
It's like the
it's just a
avian
new
flu
strain.
and the swine flu.
Yeah.
They've all been here.
Yeah, it's been here.
And if all you idiots would vaccinate your children,
or clean your
I
house
don't have a
more,
vaccine for it yet.
or clean your house
No,
more.
I'm
You're
just
just
generally-
noticing your fucking Lysol can now.
There's a lot of words on there. A lot of big words. Okay.
Yeah, it's true.
so you sit in the bathroom while you're taking a shit and you read the back.
I'm playing with my phone and try not to drop it in the toilet.
That's creepy.
Not a
I'd
good
like
night.
to say my prayers for a phone in the women's room on Saturday that I saw dropped in the
I
toilet.
heard about
Oh,
that.
you serious?
Yes.
And I know whose it was.
Yes.
Oh no. You know who
That's
it?
dumb.
But we're not going to say
No,
whose
we're not
it
going to say who it was,
No.
but
Oh,
it
is
was
it somebody that we know?
Yes, it is.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a shame. We are sorry.
We're not going to call them anytime soon, right?
No,
Nah.
not going to make them get on their phone. 'Cause it
What do
dropped-
you hear?
Oh man. That sucks. That's got to be one of the worst things ever.
My phone smells like spit.
I remember when Mrs. Salomon dropped hers and Richie went in after it.
Oh.
In the blue, he went in a porta potty.
That must be 8 o'clock.
Is it already?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. G-Man, it is time for the